All right, guys, so I'm going to be doing an interview with Jason from Premier Body Armor, showing a couple products he has and maybe hearing a little bit of their story.
Yeah, I'll take my fanny pack off.
He's going to take his fanny pack off, coming right up. All right, guys, so we are here at SRF. If you're not here, then you're fucking wrong. And we have...
Jason from Premier Body Armor.
So you're here, what are you here doing? Are you just here showing product? Do you have anything else going on?
We're here showing product. This space is very important to us personally. We're here to support the community. Mm-hmm. We're here to get the word out about body armor. I mean, I think people have a lot of times they have the wrong idea about body armor. They think like they don't know enough about it, or they're preparing for the end of the world, which is important to have body armor for. But the everyday is where we're really focusing on. We have the solutions across the board, but we really specialize in that everyday armor. So,
and I think at this point, anyone that's in this community has seen the backpack armor, and the Vertex bags that are kind of designed around the backpack armor.
That's us. That's our space.
Which is friggin' fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
And I know that Prepare Patriot, who I train with, like they trust your stuff. We have Jody in the background, but he didn't want to be on video, so everyone should chime in and comment about the fact that he didn't want to be on video.
Yep.
And anyone that Jody says, hey, you need to meet this person, I have learned that I need to meet that person. So Jody said I had to meet you, which is why...
I've known Jody way too long. So I feel like if anybody gets an award for knowing Jody, then
nice.
Special place in heaven.
Is it like a Purple Heart?
It's something.
Well, like I don't know what color it would be. Maybe purple or.
So it would definitely be purple or pink or something like that.
So like how did Premier Armor start? Like, what did you guys start? Like, I know you guys did
this is our 10th anniversary.
Okay.
So actually in October 2023 is our articles were signed in 2020 or 2013.
Okay.
So we're celebrating our 10th anniversary this month. This is our 10th anniversary year. So the owner, Frank Stewart, spent 25 years building military vehicles for the U.S. military. All steel, all armor, precision armor in V-shaped hulls during the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. Truly amazing stuff.
Right.
Fantastic. The most American person you're ever going to meet. But he's born and raised in Colombia. He came over here. I know, it's crazy.
Well, have you ever met an immigrant that actually that worked to get their citizenship that isn't the most patriotic individual you've ever met?
He's incredible. He's incredible.
It's a recurring theme, I see.
Yeah, great guy. So his son Alex is the president of the company. He pops in and kind of throws some vision at us, and then we go off. And I don't go to work every day. I would do this.
Yeah. And you're working with people that are family.
Yeah.
Whether they're family or
they
not.
They literally are family.
Yeah.
So it's a great company to work for. We have a great vision, great mission. We were talking about tactical and versus we're more practical.
Right.
Where everything is practical, right? At the end of the world, you got to prepare for, but you get the everyday stuff. So we have things like the Everyday Armor T-shirt. This is a huge one for us. It has ballistic inserts that cover the cardiac box.
You can kind of see that, guys.
Front and back. So $289, you're getting made in the USA ballistics. This is the same. Not all armor is made in the USA. Not all armor is law enforcement grade. You can't just. This is a woven aramid product. I mean, woven is extremely comfortable to wear. You don't want to wear something that's super thick. This is based on an NIJ certified standard. You can't NIJ certify something like this. It has to be into a vest.
Right.
But we take our NIJ certified ballistic package and we say, okay, we're going to make it into this shape.
Got it.
So if you get a vest from us, whether you're a law enforcement officer or a civilian, it's going to have the same ballistic package as in our backpack insert. It's also going to be inside this. This vest is even going to be in this Vertex MP fanny pack. So,
guys, if you can't see, I think you probably can. But basically, there's a small flexible plate that's in the back of that fanny pack. So if you wanted to protect your junk, and that's what you're mainly worried about, like Jody is, then that's what you want.
Yeah, Jody can just tuck, and
Right. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, just squeeze
yeah,
it
just
back.
squeeze it
Yeah.
back. But the idea is everybody's wearing these like this,
Right.
so you're covering that cardiac box.
Right.
And this is this isn't a regular. This is Vertex's. This is all off-body carry concept stuff, right? So
Right.
here's
Yep.
the Kimber K6S in there, So this is I take this when I ride my motorcycle. Everybody thinks I'm a chump, wearing the
I think like so. I use Commodore Training makes the fanny pack,
Yeah.
which I think is a fantastic product. And the reality is that if you go out and you do hiking or camping or anything, everyone's got a fanny pack on.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago,
right.
now everyone's
Yeah,
got them.
so the idea is I blend in. I'm not trying to impress anybody.
Right.
I don't look like a threat, but I have all the tools to deal with that threat.
And I'm betting like anyone that has ever done security, which I did for a while,
Yeah.
doing bouncing and all that other crap, like that is something that would be.
So this is so we're here in Camden, Tennessee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is not a scary place, but I do a lot of traveling. If you live in any of the large cities, if you live in Philadelphia, if you live in Chicago, if you live in Seattle or
Yep.
or Portland, like those places are dangerous, significantly dangerous places.
Right.
And we have customers there that will not leave their house unless they're wearing body armor.
I live 45 minutes northwest of Philly.
Okay.
So I do what I can to not go into Philly.
Yeah.
But the reality is that you wind up in Philly eventually
Yeah.
for something.
I mean, there's a good place. One of our ambassadors is from Philadelphia. He is a trauma surgeon. He teaches at UPenn, and he helped us design, the concept of this for cardiac box.
Got it.
So we were talking to him. He trains Navy SEAL surgeons. They see more gunshot wounds in Philadelphia in the hospitals there than they do anywhere else in the United States. So
Yeah.
I mean, and I asked him. I said, how many times you've ever treated a rifle wound? He said, never.
Right,
I've
it's all
never
pistol.
treated. It's all
Yeah.
pistol. It's all ball ammunition. So
Yeah.
you got to prepare with that rifle rated stuff, but let's not overlook the things that are super simple that you can carry and wear
Right.
every day. They're less expensive. They're lighter. They've just got a really, a great proven track record.
And then there's this.
Yeah, this is Jody's favorite. This is a lot of people's favorite. This is the home shield. This is based on it's nice and thin. So this is made of a polyethylene. It's 3 pounds.
So it's level 3.
It's 3A.
3A,
so,
okay.
So you can make level 3A products out of polyethylene. It's super rigid, super strong.
Right.
But the idea here is we do have a level 3 version of it that's significantly thicker. But this one is designed for the home. Like you can grab it. It's lightweight. Anybody can pick it up. And then you've got an area to rest your hand on for bracing with the
Right.
firearm. My mom's 82. She's got one of these and a revolver.
Nice.
And that makes her. You should have seen her face. She literally lit up. Like when she has this, she feels like, wow, I'm safe. I have something to get behind. If you have small children, two-handed.
Right.
Guys, get down. Your wife, she's at home. Whatever it is, this is an inexpensive solution. I think it retails at $439. It's a no-brainer. So, 100% made in the U.S.
my God.
Yeah, I know it's ridiculous.
Oh my God. This is why he likes it so damn light.
Yeah.
That's why he likes it.
We're giving one of those away.
Crazy.
Here.
That is crazy.
Yeah, but this is where our body armor. And so, Premier Body Armor has roots in military. Contracting, making armored vehicles for the U.S. military, and then exclusively making armor for law enforcement.
Right.
And then we saw a need for civilians, and we were one of the first body armor companies to open up, sales to civilians.
Right.
Law-abiding civilians. So.
Yeah, I mean, I have, again, like I saw your stuff, being run through Rifle because Patrick had his plate carrier on, and the idea that I think you're the only company that has 3A in the cummerbund, and your cummerbund's covering almost.
Yeah, I mean, there are other companies that have that. It just comes with
Right.
A lot of a lot of plate carrier companies aren't armor companies; they're plate carrier
Right.
companies. They make really great
Right.
plate carriers. We just happen to be an armor company
Right.
that also makes plate carriers. So we obviously there's a space here. We should probably put armor in that.
Right.
So we're trying to give you value, right? So when you buy that, it's a one-stop shop. If you don't use our plates, you should. But
Right.
if not, then at least you've got that level 3A ballistic in there. So we have everything.
But the idea that like you have your kids that go to school, because in school is not a safe
Yeah.
place. If you don't know that, then you don't pay attention. And you can put this in their backpack. It weighs nothing. It takes up no space. And a child, especially under 12, is legitimately covered
Yes.
for all their vital organs in their chest.
So we've been doing this for a while. Because like I said, this is our 10th year. And a lot of the stuff came through. We started making this stuff when my kids were in school.
Right.
And I started doing a lot of the research. There's a ton of data out there. And can you guess the percentage of school shootings that happen with a rifle?
I don't know.
5%.
Right.
5% of school shootings happen with a rifle. And then we make a rifle-rated backpack
Right.
insert. It weighs 3.5 pounds. This one weighs a pound. Right? Which one do I send my kids to school with? This one, because they're much more likely to be involved. And the reason we see there's so much information out there, we think that the number is larger, is because there's obviously an agenda. But this is a simple, inexpensive solution.
Yep.
And then you're teaching your kid. You're teaching them, like Jody does. He takes his son, and he takes him to, the Prepared Patriot, medical classes, and you get training, shocker.
And I mean, like unfortunately, like the backpacks that are offered that are armor rated, they're hot garbage.
So if you see a armored backpack, you want to run the other way.
Yeah.
It's made in China. The ballistics are made in China.
But even if it wasn't, it's dog shit.
Yeah,
like
your kid doesn't want to
straps.
wear it. Yeah. So my boys, when they're like, we're going to make an armored backpack.
Right.
But my boys were like, no, Dad, I'm not going to wear some. It has to be Adidas. It has to be this Adidas bag, or it has to be this Under Armour bag.
Right.
And it was that or nothing.
Right.
Because they were playing soccer, and it had to be.
Right.
And it's like your kid is not going to want to go to school with something that says whatever. I'm not going to say. I don't feel like we have competitors in space.
I've seen the armor backpack, the options, and the bag. I mean, I'm not saying anything about their ability to protect or not, but the bag itself is dog shit.
Sure, and think about a kid, right?
Yeah.
How many with my boys? They're going to literally destroy anything you put in their hands, right?
100%.
So let's take this super expensive armored backpack,
Yes.
give it to the kid. They're going to destroy it, and then you're out because that's sewn into it. So we
Whereas
just take the ballistic insert that's got a 600D Cordura on the outside of it, and you put it in there, and it doesn't get destroyed. And then when they destroy the backpack, you take it out and you put it in the next
and find one child, one teenager that wants to go to school the next year with the same backpack.
Yeah, they're not going to want
Like my daughter has a bleed kit in her pack.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like that's the next step. And there's like, even whether you buy Vertex or not, any decent backpack is going to have the sleeve for the laptop, and it's going to go right in.
This 10 by 15, it's the SKU is 9013 on our website. We sell more of these than you'd imagine because this is the universal size. It's 10 by 15. This fits this fits a 15-inch laptop design backpack. Almost all backpacks now are designed around a 15-inch laptop, the MacBook Pro. Right? So it'll fit that or smaller. So this 10 by 15, if someone says my kid's backpack and they don't say it's a Vertex, I'm like, this is the one you have.
Yeah.
Right?
And so guys, like you don't need to worry about that stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put links for all these that he's shown below in the comments, so it'll be easy to find, quick, go to. And I really appreciate your time. I have a very small channel, but this is the kind of stuff that getting the opportunity to expose them to. Not that they haven't seen it other places, but you never know what conversation is going to strike that chord, where they're going to say, "Okay, well, I'm going to go do that." And if one person does that and it winds up protecting them, then
Maybe look for an affiliate code at the bottom too, possibly.
Yeah, we'll give them 10% off, 100%. There'll be a little link or whatever you want.
That'd be
There's no such thing as too small. This is every single person who walks by, and whether they're going to buy body armor or not, I'm still going to tell them about it, right? I mean, I can't control myself. I mean, it's a passion. I really want people to understand that, it's just like carrying a firearm, right? The first time you carry a firearm, you feel empowered, right? When you match that firearm with that body armor, there's something magical that
Agreed.
happens, right? Jody?
Their new tagline, I think, should be protecting your everyday lifestyle.
There you go. Jody will want credit if we use that.
Just came up
Protecting
with
your
it.
everyday lifestyle.
Protecting
Yeah.
your everyday lifestyle.
So whether you're traveling, it's TSA approved, right? If you
Right.
can't carry a firearm with you, I just came back from Europe, we
You
have
can still do that.
yeah, it's TSA approved. Went through customs.
Right.
They don't even blink an eye at it. I mean,
Right.
it's fabric. I mean, it says on the TSA website, body armor 3A, approved.
Right.
I have that up on my. I have a little bookmark on my
Right.
phone where it's, I'm like, I've never been questioned ever.
Right.
I've been questioned about a lot of other things, but yeah, never.
You've got this spoon. I don't know if you should
Yeah.
come on with that. You've got 6 ounces of liquid. Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But body armor, it's legal to own. It's simple. We'll answer any questions. We're not just looking to, we're going to service you before and after the sale. It's not a one and done kind of thing. We consider our customers to be family. It's a family run business. That's how we do business. So.
Well, dude, I appreciate your time. Guys, check out Premier Body Armor. He's a busy guy with a lot of things going on, and he took a time out of his day to come talk to me,
problem.
which I hugely
Pleasure.
appreciate.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. Again, if you're not here at SRF, you're really missing something special. If you didn't get here this year, get your fucking ass here. The amount of people that you get exposed to and the conversations that you can have are priceless.
And they're salt of the earth too.
Yeah, exactly.
Good people,
Like these are the kind of people that you want to. These are the better friends that a lot of us are looking for. So get your ass down here and check out Premier Body Armor, guys. Remember, your path is out there. Go find it.